metamind alignment coach, and he has 3 decades of experience in the corporate world, and 10 of those years he spent in leadership positions. Ramaji, welcome to the podcast. Very happy to have you here.
Arnav,
I'm Yes, please.
yeah, go ahead.
I'm sure that I've missed out something in your vast CV, so if you'd like to add something, please go ahead.
Arnav, firstly, a big thanks to you for a warm welcome. And Avinash ji, namaste. Brilliant to be associated with you and other esteemed guests into this beautiful discussion where our mission is to move from 1 million to 1 billion and make happiness to go viral. And surely I would like to add a few more things, Arnav. You have covered brilliantly. And few more things is I have transformed and transitioned from a corporate leadership role to a coachpreneur. And right now I'm focusing on mindful leadership coach, life coach, and also collaborating and working on metamind programs. And there is a lot more to say, but I think at this stage for this situation, it's good enough. And thanks, Arnav, once again for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you so much, Ramaji, for telling us more about yourself. Now, if you wouldn't mind, could you please give the viewers some information on your relationship with Avinash Ananda, on the way you met, on how long you've known him, and mainly, I also want to know the impact that he has had. Despite all of your experience, all the years that you've spent teaching other people and learning, I want to know what impact has he had.
Brilliant, brilliant question, Arnav. I think I love to answer this, and I think whatever I'm going to say, I think it is surely going to be loved by many of the viewers. Every time I meet Avinash in any of the multiple in-person meetings, not only that, even when I speak over the phone, I'm right. There's so much wisdom, intellect, and thoughts that impacts me, and that is the reason with all my years of experience and more than 50 to 60 of certifications at different levels of my experience I have done, I've been continuing to be associated with Avinash so that I'm going to benefit, which I'm going to add value to my people in my coaching sessions and trainings. And in the interest of time, let me tell you one example. Most of the coaching sessions prior to I meet Avinash, if my clients are getting transformed at a fourth session or a fifth session, I do have now examples that people are getting transformed in the first 15 minutes of the discussion. So that's the level of impact. The reason is very simple. Metamind is about mind ka mind. So it covers emotional intelligence at a very extreme, deeper levels, NLP plus, behavioral sciences, scientific evidence proved lot of research studies, the best of East and West fusion together in a very simple form. The beauty of metamind and Avinash is the very complex things are being said in a very simple way that people can absorb and start implementing easily. And that is the reason why some of my coaching sessions earlier I used to take 6 or 7 is now happening the transformation within 15 minutes to one session. And that is one example like that. I have numerous examples which I can bring as we discuss in this episode or in the next coming sessions. Thank you, Arnav, for giving the opportunity.
My pleasure. Avinash, would you like to add anything to that?
I think it's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Ramaji, we always say that a leader is a learner, a continuous learner. However, there are very few leaders who actually continuously learn because leaders, unfortunately, have one of two things. They either have Dunning-Kruger effect or they have imposter syndrome. Now, while these sound technical and complicated terms, Dunning-Kruger effect, see, people take simple things and they give fancy names to it. And then teach them at Harvard and Stanford and Dunning-Kruger effect is the you're familiar with that, aren't you? Huh? Is that feeling that I know it all,
Yes.
so I don't need to learn. Other people need to learn, but I don't need to learn. In fact, this is a big problem amongst leaders everywhere in the corporate world and even business people. The imposter syndrome is that I reached this business success or I reached this leadership level, but I don't know how I reached it. Maybe I'm not deserving of it. So both of these feelings are there usually with leaders, as a result of which they don't show up to learn more, or they don't say that I don't know. In fact, happiness, we were talking about. One of my friends told me, Avinash, don't write a book on happiness. He said, why? He said, because I cannot read it in front of other people. He said, why? He said, because I don't want to show people I'm unhappy. But this was about 10 years ago. Things have changed. People want to be uh, focused on happiness. And that's why we are focusing on happiness centric leadership. I'm amazed that Ramaji, you are the person who is knowledgeable, yet does not yet you have the knowing that this knowledge should not be the edge, should not be the limit. Uh, and then there's always scope for more.
Yeah.
So keeping an empty cup, as long as with having the knowledge and the knowing, is a very difficult combination which you have achieved. So I'm curious, Ramaji, about your own uh, focus. Why is it that you are part of this Master Your Mind program? What is it? Maybe you'll be able to, because I'm so in it. It's easier when you're out of it a little bit. You have the Drashta Bhav or Sakshi Bhav. As an experiencer of the product, after having gone through NLP, this, that, all the, man, you were at IBM, Colgate, Satyam, so many big companies, and you've been a leader for so many years. What is it in the Master Your Mind program that you find different and useful today for people? What is the question that you may have for me that will be useful for others to understand what we are? See, it's like an American eating a rasgulla. I went to Calcutta recently, so I remember rasgulla. Rasgulla, those of you who are not from India, is a nice sweet, but you cannot explain it. Well, what will we tell an American, no? Or even we have Valdete. What do we tell a European? What is a rasgulla? What will we say? Round, white, soft, juicy. I mean, what will they imagine? Sweet. You have to eat a rasgulla, to know what is a rasgulla, or a baklava, for example. Similarly, our course, you have to do the course to know the course. So I have this question for you, please, Ramaji.
Yeah.
What is it that is in the Master Your Mind program that is beneficial to other people, according to you? One
Yeah.
is the simplicity. I like that. I like the fact that, okay, it takes so much time, now it comes to less time. I was amazed to hear that. What else?
Yeah. The other very important thing, what I feel quite good is most of the programs, they run behind one of the element that is success. But we know in the corporate world or many businesses, there are many people who are successful.
Sure.
What is missing is they are not happy. They are multimillionaires who can buy anything under the sun on the planet, am I right? But still they feel something is lacking.
Right.
I'm not happy. So metamind, the reason I associated is it brings both. The focus is both, and the mission is about moving from 1 million people to 1 billion. So
Absolutely.
I would love to be part of that mission and help numerous people to spread across the globe on this mission. And as you ask me, what is that one question normally most of the people have? I
Yeah.
think either while I was in the corporate, right now when I was coaching the top executives, one of the main thing they keep on bringing is, Rama, you being in the corporate world, the competition is very, very intensified.
Mm.
And the expectations from every stakeholder, it could be client, team, company, other competitors, is day by day keep on increasing. And we are in the VUCA world. Keeping in all of this, how can I balance moving towards success and still remain to be happy? So
Brilliant.
great to hear from your voice to reach the wider audience that could benefit.
What a powerful question, huh? VUCA world. What is VUCA? VUCA. What is it? Volatile?
Uncertain, challenging, ambiguous.
Amazing. Now they call it Bani world. Bani is brittle,
And
anxious, neurotic, and what is I think is inexplicable, huh? Or insecure. Insecure. So the idea is that the world today is changing so fast, and the information today is so much available that knowledge is not power. Knowledge is anyway not power. Wisdom is power. Wisdom is application of knowledge in the right time, in the right place. And in order for our life to be well, it's not just accumulation of knowledge. It's about transformation through application. Before application comes reflection. Before reflection comes understanding. So all of this stuff can happen only when we understand what is happiness and what is success. And how do we get happiness? How do we get success? Happiness is different for people. Success is different for people. So if somebody is walking in the direction of the sun, the shadow will follow. If you're walking in the true north, if you're walking with the right principles, if you're walking with towards happiness, the shadow, which is success, will follow. Overwhelming research suggests this. More than 31%, productivity is increased with positivity. And this is from positive psychology research. Gallup research is there. Lots of research. There's World Happiness Index. There's Global Happiness. You have, instead of gross national product, you have gross national happiness in countries. You have departments of happiness, ministries of happiness. Everybody is realizing, because of mental health issues, happiness is very important. But now they found that happiness leads to success. And somebody asked me a question the other day: which comes first, chicken or egg? Fortunately, it was in a place where people eat non-vegetarian food also. So chicken, I said, whichever you order first. Okay? So if you're in a restaurant, you order chicken or you order egg. So why not order both? Why not have both success and happiness? Why do you want to pay the price of stress for success? And we found a system to do that, and that is what is metamind alignment. So I'm so happy that you brought that up. How do you do that? Is with alignment. By aligning it, first, what you need to do is go for happiness first. Don't go for happiness after success, because then you're only pushing your happiness to tomorrow. And if tomorrow comes, or tomorrow sometimes never comes. So, why not be happy now and use that energy of happiness as a fuel for your success? Life will knock you down. You have to have energy to get up again. That energy can come with happiness. Is the energy and the capability to navigate through life's challenges. Happiness is not running away to the Himalayas and doing yoga. Doing yoga is good, but do it here. Don't do it in Himalayas unless you live there and you have good Wi-Fi, right? So why not integrate both? Don't run away from life. Don't take, oh, thank God it's Monday. Thank God it's Friday. Oh, no, it's Monday. Thank God it's Friday. People have these waiting for a break. And they have to take a break before they break, as Varsha has written a book on. But what if your vocation is your vacation? What if your work is your energy? That's when everything is integrated and happiness and success can go. See, it's so beautiful right now talking to you, Ramaji. I'm waiting to hear from Valdet and Rasanjaji also. It's so lovely to be with great people and enjoy the journey to success instead of reaching the success mountain alone and then looking around and seeing, loneliness is an epidemic. People jump off success. We have so many stories. They jump off the success mountain because they do not know how to carry people along with them. Forget people, even if you leave people alone. When you're alone, can you be happy? If you're not happy when you're alone, it means you have very bad company. You have to work on yourself. Imagine other people when they're with you, how bad they will feel. You must be a very, very bad person. So you have to make yourself more into a garden. A beautiful frame. You have to glow. So you have to grow so you can glow. When you glow, you can give. When you give, you will get. What you get is the success. Your glowing is the happiness.
Great.